It's Africa, man. It doesn't get better than this.
You know, it was pretty easy to get me excited, you know. You bring in Rabbi Kibbutz Tatz and Rabbi Becher and just young people from America and from Britain, and I didn't need to ask questions. I knew it was going to be incredible from there on in.
It's been much more and better than even the highest of the expectations that I had going into it. It's surpassed and superseded all of them.
Everyone being Jewish is just, you know, having that background, having that connection with everyone. It's like, yeah, everyone's you know, from different corners of the world, but we all still have that connection and can relate to each other, have similar experiences.
It's really been a very impactful experience being put around such incredibly high quality people, all of a very high level of maturity and intelligence, being able to be open-minded and discussing engaging issues, whether it be secular or religious issues. Our Torah learning has been amazing. Rabbi Tetz and Rabbi Becher are incredibly knowledgeable and incredibly impressive people. Their expertise and mastery on subjects of the Talmud and the Gemara and Mishnah has really been superb, unlike any I've seen before. In most of my interactions with other people of very high religious observance, these people truly are the best, and I really can't imagine having a better experience out here in the South African bush, which again is a very unique place in this world, and one that I can't imagine I would have ever traveled to without the opportunity to be on this trip.
I think it's very important. I mean, one, I think Jewish learning, whether it's the Torah or other Jewish texts like the Mishnah or Gemara, is important. Not one in and of itself to teach you, values or principles that you otherwise would not have learned. But I also think it's important to get young Jewish individuals like this together from around the world, because otherwise there may not be opportunities for them to do so.
Well, firstly, I think Judaism has always stood by the principle that united we stand and divided we fall. And meeting with people from all around the world allows us to share ideas and share different leadership skills so that people have learned from all different countries and they can share together.
I think it's very important because, this is going to be the time in our lives, at least in my mind, where my Judaism is going to be solidified. This is my opportunity to learn, to grow. I never had a Jewish community to grow up in. So everything I've gotten to learn and study and to do has been in college. And, this is my first kind of major foray into the faith and into studying and into the Torah. And, I think what I'm going to get here is going to be with me, for the rest of my life. So
I think it's crucial. I think, most people live in a secular society and they don't get to see it and live it. And when you're isolated like this, you get to live it and breathe it, and it's very good.
I grew up in a community that's mainly reformed and conservative, and typically after everyone gets bar mitzvah, they call it quits. With school and everything, I've been a lot busy, and then I meet someone like Rabbi Khan on a trip, and he took me along on his shoulder, and I am so thankful that he did that, because I have so much to learn. I am just intrigued by this whole experience, and I'm going to be getting a lot more involved after this point, after this trip.
Went on some fantastic game drives, saw more animals than I could have ever wished for. It was just amazing. It was beautiful. It was so natural.
Well, what was nice about this tour was we had some intense Torah learning. We had some intense growth. I think spiritually we built some incredible relationships as well. It was really diverse. We experienced the most incredible game, and it was really something else, to see 4 of the big 5 within the first half an hour of a game drive, and then the next day to see all the big 5. It was as if we were blessed. It was paying off immediately. It was paying dividends from all the learning that we had been doing.
Yeah, we were using a fantastic location in the exclusive Leopard Creek Park. We had a wonderful hotel in Kruger, and now here in Malga, the best food and drink. And, it was such a luxurious experience. But without the Torah, without the message, without, the growth that has really been fostered at this trip, all these things just fade away. They're just material that will be knocked down in 50, 100 years. And the fact that we could use these niceties as a vehicle to transport an element of spirituality, of really engaging the deep questions of life, of our personalities, of our the deep elements that we share as members of the human community, members as a Jewish community, and members as a special SAJLI group, was just so special, and it's a unique experience that I think it's an unprecedented format. I don't think this has been done before. So, Baruch Hashem to the organizers.